Thank you for joining us. In our video today, we'll be looking on this question that raised a discussion in our math class. It's a ratio type question in which it says sum of money is divided among Lester, Lily, and Mara in the ratio of 2, 3, and 7. Find Mara's amount if A, Lester received $20, B, Lester receives $21, C, Lester gets $30 more than Lily gets $30 more than Lester. D, Mara gets $80 more than Lily. Or E, Mara gets $325 more than Lester. All right, we're going to solve each part individually, starting with the first part, which is A. All right, let's get our pens out. All right, so let's write the names with the ratio. All right, so we see Lester getting a share amount of 2, Lily getting a share amount of 3, and Mara getting a share amount of 7. All right, we know the sum of the ratio is equal to 12. I'm just putting that out. All right, so in comparing the Lester received $20. All right, so we know that Lester got a share amount of 2. What we need to do is that amount that Lester received, we're going to divide it by 2 to find what is the unit share. 2 into 20, that goes 10. All right, so if we find this is the unit share, all right, so this is what 1 unit is valued. All right, so let's multiply the 2 times the unit. It gives us 20. That's how Lester received a share amount of $20. Lily received 3 times the 10, give us $30 on our dollar sign. And Mara received a share amount of 7 times by 10, which is the unit share, gives us $70. So Mara would receive $70. All right, and that's what the question asks us. All right, so let's move on to part B. All right, so it says Lily received $21. All right, so we're still keeping the share amount. 2, 3, Mara, 7. All right, so now it tells us that Lily received $21. So Lily received $21. Going to divide it by the share amount of that Lily got, which is 3. To find the unit share, 3 into 21 goes 7. We're dealing with money, so it's $7. So finding each of the share amount, though it asks us to find what is Mara's amount, we can just find it for each other person just to check as well. It's 2 times 7 gives us $14. 3 times 7 gives us $21. And then 7 times 7 was $49, which is Mara's share. All right. So we see how we got a 21, which the unit share is 7. We multiply by the share amount that Lily got, which is 3. 3 times 7 gives us $21. And we were able to answer that part of the question, or prove that part of the question. It asks us now to find what would be Mara's amount. So Mara got a share amount of 7. Sorry for that. And we multiply by 7, gives us $49. All right, now we're going to move on to part C, in which it tells us that Lily gets $30 more than Lester. All right. I think it's important, though we are same one question, we're still writing the share amounts of each of them. So the sum is 12. All right. So we don't know the amount of money that we are sharing, right? But then it said Lily got $30 more than Lester. So we're gonna call that total sum X. Right? So the share amount. And this is the total share amount. Alright? Whatever that total money that we're sharing up, so that we can have this ratio, we're gonna call it X. What we need to do now is to, it gives us a criteria. It says Lily gets $30 more than Lester, right? So if we say X is the amount, that means that we can say 2 and whatever this amount is divided by the sum of the ratio, which is 12. And Lily got 3 times X amount and divided by 12. And Mara got 7 times the X divided by 12. What we're doing is 7 times whatever the amount of money is divided by the total sum of the ratio. All right. We are now going to compare what Lily and Lester. All right. So it says Lily gets $30 more than Lester. So the sharing would be the 2 times X that Lily got and the share amount that Lester got, which is 3 times X. All right. So it says Lily got more than Lester. So it should be 3X over, right, over 12. Can let this be our subtraction. And we are now going to subtract it from the 2x over 12. And we're saying that amount is equal to $30, right? It's a little more. All right, so this can be seen as a little algebraic subtraction. Same denominator. We have 3x minus 2x. We're left back with x equals $30. All right, so we get our x equals 30. So it's x over 12, right? Because 3x minus 2x leave back x over 12. We don't get rid of the denominator just yet. What we're going to do now is to have our, rewriting it on this slide. You can put a 1 underneath the 30 to make it like a fraction. Do a cross multiplication, 1 times x, give us x, and 12 times 30 give us 360. All right, so we're going to compare now the different shares amount to see. Looking at Mara got the 7 times x. Right now that we found x, we don't have to write back our x. We can multiply this by 360 over 12, and 7 times 360 give us 2520 over 12, gives us $210. And this is for Mara. Looking now on Leslie. Leslie got 2 times 360, so 2 times x over 12, and this is $60. And Lily got 3 times 360 over 12, and this is equal to $90. All right, so it told us that Lily got $30 more than Leslie. All right, fine. And we do 90 minus 60, it gives us 30. So we were able to prove that condition where the question says that Lily got $30 more than Leslie. All right, so we see Lily's share is $90 and Leslie's share is $60. So Leslie did end up got 30 less than what Lily got. Awesome. So we're now able to move on to part D, in which it says Mara gets $80 more than Lily. All right, so we're still, we got 2, you can say 2 times x, whatever x amount is, and Lily got 3 times x, Mara got 7 times x. You know, the sum of this is equal to 12. All right. It didn't tell us the total sum of the money, so that's why we have to use the x as the variable for the total amount. All right, so what we are comparing now is Mara and Lily. All right, so Mara is the one that got a greater share compared to Lily. So Mara is the 7 times the x over the 12. And we're going to subtract that from whatever share Lily got. And Lily is the 3 times x over 12. I was saying that sum is equal to $80 more. All right. Still seeing this as an algebraic subtraction. Same denominator, we just have to subtract the numerator. 7x minus 3x, that gives us 4x over 12 is equal to $80. All right, treating that uh, the whole number put in a 1 at the denominator to make it a equivalent type of fraction. We're going to multiply now, solve through. 12 times the 80. Sorry, all right, so 12 times 80, yes, that gives us a 960. And the 4 times the x gives us 4x. All right, in order now to solve for x, we need to divide both sides by 4. X would be equal to 240. All right, so x is equal to 240. You can now find each of the person's share. Let's start off with Maria's. So Maria, that's 7 times x. We now found x to be equal to 240. So again, 7 times 240, divide that by the sum of the ratio, which is 12. And we say that is equal to 140. Put our dollar sign. Leslie got a share amount of 2. 2 times the 240 over the 12. And we equal to $40. And Lily got 3 times the 240 over 12 equal to $60. All right, so just checking back what the question said. It says Mara got $80 more than Lily. All right, so Maria would get the 140 and Lily would get $60. All right, and we know 140 minus 60 give us $80. All right, so we're able to prove that condition that Maria got the 140, which is $80 more than what Lily got. All right, now we're moving on to part E, where it says Mara got $325 more than what Lester got. All right, so from you set out the question, 2, 3, 7. All right, now we're just saying 2 times whatever x is. All right, because what you can see with these values, the amount of money will be shared, right? What is constant is the ratio amount, right? All right, so we're comparing Mara and Leslie. We do know that the sum of these ratio is 12, right? So we're going to say 7x over 12 minus 2x over 12, and this is equal to 325, right? Because what we're saying is whatever Mara got, it is 325 more than whatever Lester got. All right. Still seeing this as an algebraic subtraction. 7x minus 2x, that gives us a 5x over 12 is equal to 325. Then our 1 in the denominator. 5x times 1 give us 5x. And 12 times 325 give us a lovely 3,900. Dividing through by 5 to make x be the variable there. We are now going to say 5 into 3,900. X will be equal to 780. All right. Starting off with Mara, because that is what the question wanted us to find in the different conditions. So 7. We now have to write back our x. We can write 780. We now know what x is equal to over 12. And Mara will get a share, get an amount of 455. All right, so what we're going to test if compared to Mara and what Leslie, if it will be $325 more. All right, so we know Leslie got a 2 times 780 over 12. That's equal to $130. And Lily got 3 times 780 over 12. Lily would get a 195. All right. And it's comparing Mara and Leslie. All right. So Mara got 455 and Leslie got $130. So 455. Let's subtract it from 130 to see if we will get a 355. All right, so we have a large number at the top. 5 minus 0 gives us a 5. 5 minus 3 gives us a 2. And 4 minus 1 gives us a 3. So we're able to prove that the share that Mara get and Lily and Leslie got rather, there's a difference of 325. All right, so now we have come to the conclusion of this video. I do hope if there are any challenges or if you have any other questions similar to this, you can send us a message and we will sure to work on this question. And continue to watch us and join us for future videos. Thank you.